Hi, let's see how we can extract the data from this table using repeating group. So I have already created a static text for identifying these header elements. So you can see it's identifying each of these header elements. So after that, what we have to do, we have to create a repeating group. So I will click on add and I will click on this repeating group. I will go to relation tab and I will click on add. Here I will select repeating instance as a last found, and then we'll select this one and then we'll click on OK. The relation type will be below. Reference boundary will be whole. That's fine. Click on add relation. Now we'll click on add again. And this time reference element will be a date. So I will select date and relation type will be below only, below whole, and we'll give some offset. Okay, now it's fine. So we'll click on add relation and we'll click on apply and OK. After that, what we'll do, we'll create a character string for extracting a date element. Okay, so we have this character string. We'll type cs date, and in this relation tab, what we'll do, we'll restrict it from left and right. So for that, click on add and reference element will be a date. So we'll select this date, and then relation type will be left of, and reference boundary. Okay, we'll select this right option, and I have to give some offset here, so I will give -70. So now it's fine. I will click on add. Now again I will click on add, and then this time we'll restrict it from right side. So reference element, I will select date, and then this time it will be a right, and reference boundary will be left. Okay, so we'll give some negative offset. Okay, now it's covered from the right side. I will click on add. Now I will select this option as well, nearest option, and here we'll select a reference element as a date. Click on apply. Okay, we'll test it. I will press Ctrl E. Okay, we'll expand this repeating group. See, it's identifying this first element. This one is a second one, not second one. Okay, we have many elements. Third one, I will click on this one. First, second, third. Okay, so I will go to that last one. Okay, we have this 49th instance. Okay, so now what I will do, I will again create a new character string for employee ID. So I will write, okay, so before doing that I will create a group. So this way it will identify a row correctly. So I will click on group first. So here we'll give a name as group row. And this time what I will do, I will click on add. And here we'll give a reference element for character string of date. Okay, so we have this CS state. I will say do not find element if reference element is not found. So I will select this one, click on add and apply and OK. Now inside a group I will create a character string. We'll click on add and then we'll select a character string. So I'll give name as CS employee ID, AMP ID, and inside this character string tab we'll select only numbers. I will click on add and here I will select this number. I will click on OK and in relation okay, I will click on add again. I will select this employee ID and okay, so we'll give left of the right. I will cover till right and here what I have to do, I have to give some offset, so I will give -20. See, so it's identifying from that left side. I will click on add relation. Again I will click on add and reference boundary will be employee ID and this time we'll select relation type as right and here we'll select a left and we'll give some offset as 70. So okay, I'm giving this much only. Okay, so we'll click on add. We'll click on this nearest option. Okay, we'll give reference element as well. So we have this reference element as a employee ID. So I will click on apply and OK. Okay, so I think I forget to add a character string in this one, so we'll add it of those particular character strings. So here inside this alphabet okay, I will select slash and then number. Okay, we'll click on OK, apply and OK. Now we'll test it. I will press Ctrl E. I'll expand this repeating group. Okay, we'll select. So now you can see it's identifying a row or date and ID. Okay, so if I will click here or if I will go down or will click on this one, so it's identifying this one. Okay, so similarly we'll create a character string for other columns. Okay, let's create for name as well. So I will click right on this one, and then we'll click on add, and here we'll select this character string. Give name as CS name, and okay, inside this character string what we have to do, I will click on add, and this time I will select this alphabets. Okay, and then we'll include this dot as well, this one as well. Okay, now we'll click on okay, and now in relation tab we'll click on add, and this time our reference element will be a name. Okay, I will select this name option, we'll click on OK, and here will be left to the right, so I will select reference boundary as right. Okay, so we'll give some offset here, let's see what it's identifying. Okay, I have to increase it, I will increase it as 90. Okay, and you have to increase a bit more, so it will be minus 150. See, okay, okay, 130 will be fine, I think. No, it's perfect. We'll click on add, then again I will click on add, and this time we'll select reference. Okay, first we'll select reference element, and we'll select this name, and relation type will be right to the left. So let's try with 100 first. Okay, I have to decrease it, I think. I have press minus 100. Okay, I have to increase a bit more, so I will do 120. I think 120, 130 will be fine, I think. That's fine. We'll click on add relation. I will select this nearest option, and reference element will be a name, so we'll select this name as well, click on apply, and okay. Okay, so along with that I will create a character string for this which column, last column, and then we'll test it. So we have this column, federal income tax, so I will click on group row, and then we'll click on add, and then we'll select this character string, cs tags I will give. Okay, and in this character string tab we'll select dollar symbol, then all the numeric values, and then dot. Okay, so we'll click on add, and here we have this dollar symbol, then this dot, and then we'll include this one as well. We'll click on OK, and in relation tab we'll click on this add first, and a reference element will be this one. So I will say relation type will be left of right. So we'll give some offset. Okay, let's try with 20 first. I think it should be -20. Okay. So we'll increase it. Okay, so we'll give this one as 30, and we'll click on add relation. Again I will click on add, and we'll select reference element for the last one, right? So we'll select this one, click on OK. This time we'll select relation type as right, and this should be this should be a left. Okay, now it's fine from this side, so I will click on add. We'll select this nearest option, and then what I have to do, reference element I have to create, right? So we'll select reference element as this one, click on OK, apply, and OK. Now we'll test it. We'll press Ctrl E. Okay, so we'll expand this repeating group. Okay, we'll select this group row. As you can see, it's identifying this one. If I will select this one, okay, it's a bit slow. I will press backspace. Okay, now I will click on repeating group. Okay, so it will highlight, it's highlighting second one. I have click on third one. Okay, so highlighting third one. I will scroll down, and then we'll select this one, this one. So we have total 49 instance. Okay, so this is how you can use a repeating group. And for mapping this one, again we have to create a block inside this one. Okay, so I will click on this block, add block. and then we have to select this repeating group. I will give name as block underscore RG, and for source element to click on this one, then we have to select this repeating group all instance. Okay, and this one instance sort order, it will be in order of finding. Click on apply and OK. Similarly, inside this one we have to create a block text, so just click on add block and then we'll click on text. So first one will be a date. Okay, and inside this source element I will select character strings of date. So we have this character string. Okay, click on apply and OK. Then again for other elements, right click on this one, add block, text, and this will be emp id, and source element, so this time it will be inside a group row or that particular CMP ID. Yeah, I'll select this one, apply and OK. Again we'll click on this one, I will give name as block underscore RG, and for source element to click on this one, then we have to select this repeating group all instance. Okay, and this one instance sort order, it will be in order of finding. Click on apply and OK. Similarly, inside this one we have to create a block text, so just click on add block and then we'll click on text. So first one will be a date. Okay, and inside this source element I will select character strings of date. So we have this character string. Okay, click on apply and OK. Then again for other elements, right click on this one, add block, text, and this will be emp id, and source element, so this time it will be inside a group row or that particular CMP ID. Yeah, I'll select this one, apply and OK. Again we'll click on this one, add block, then yeah, text only. So this time it will be a name, and source element will select, and here we'll give that particular CS name and OK. Apply and OK. So one last item we have to create, so right click on this one, add block, and text. So we'll give name as tags and we'll select source element and we'll select this one. Click on apply and OK. So our mapping is also completed. So this is how you can use a repeating group for a complex table. So this can be doable through table elements also. Okay, so but for learning purpose we have used a repeating group. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.